Hello there, it's Player Talk Radio. Is DJ Kuda back at the helm of today's show. Got a great show for you guys tonight. Just want to come in and kick it and do a quick little check in with you guys. And on today's podcast, what we're going to be talking about is why you cannot mix religion with the game. And the reason why I wanted to kind of talk about this on today's show is because you got to understand, you cannot mix religion with the game. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is that the objective brother has to understand the game aside from the religion, and has to understand the religion aside from the game. It never mixed the two. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you can have religious beliefs about going about how you apply your game, or what you can do is that you can use things that happen in a religious time and apply that same logic to the situation that you have going on in the game. One thing that they never talk about, these, pro-blacks and these religious guys, is the story of Adam. What was the real story of Adam? See, for years, the spin artists and also the pastors and the preachers, they can always use the Bible and the scriptures to mean anything that they want when it comes down to applying game. And when it comes down to how they're conducting themselves in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that I can tell you a story from the Bible and I can spin it to mean anything that I want. Like, for example, the story of Adam and Eve is a really good story to start with because it's the quote-unquote the first story. It's a story of deception. And it's a story where the man, later on learns that, it's a sin for him to not, lead his woman. It's a sin for him to, give himself up for the advancement of a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So anything y'all niggas say today, y'all could just counter it with Adam and Eve. It was a sin for him to pander to his women. You know what I'm saying? When Eve bit that apple, Adam could have been like, "Oh, nah, bitch, you gotta go, answer to God. You gotta be the one to, you gotta be the one to answer to God. You're the one that sat up there and ate the apple. You got talked into it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't listen to me and you didn't listen to the Most High. I'm not about to do that shit with you." But no, what did Adam do? Adam simped. Adam said, "Yo, let me bite that with you." Adam wasn't trying to be alone. Shit, after Lilith done did what she did to him, then ran the fuck off, God chased her into the mountains and then gave her her freedom. So what we have right now is a team of Liliths, tongue twister, team of Liliths telling you how Eve should act. But you already know how Eve acted. You already know how Eve acted. And you already know that you're dealing with a Lilith. Now, what if I told you that since you already dealt with Eve and since you already dealt with Lilith, what if I told you that one thing that both women don't want you to know is the game? Think about it. But then I would be contradicting myself, right? Mixing religion with the game. See, the first story that was told to man is that if he doesn't listen to his woman, he doesn't listen to himself, he will suffer. And vicariously him, being thirsty for some damn pussy, Adam end up, betraying God to impress a woman. But you see how easy I can bring in religion, and I can spin it into whatever I want. That's what the spin artist does. The spin artists like both stories. They like the story of him going along with Eve. They like the story of him not going along with Eve. They just don't want you to know that you don't go along with that bitch. Anyway, what I'm saying is that you don't mix religion with the game. You can know that story, but you keep it separate. Telling somebody they don't believe in God just because they don't believe in God the way that you believe in God is not really doing nothing different. All information is up to the discretion of the person that's reading the information or applying the information. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you believe in God a little bit more doesn't mean that you're going to go to a different sector in heaven. You still go to heaven. And one thing you'll learn is that when you're in this game, sometimes you have to cut religion off a little bit. Deal with what's out here. Because if you deal with what's out here from a religious mindset, you are very sweet. Very sweet. Like if Ringo, and I hate to bring it up, but I'm like, if Ringo TV Raw was out here in the game today, wasn't married and wasn't out the game, he would get ate the fuck up. These hoes will have a field day with Mr. Ringo TV Raw. Real talk. But it's a good thing that he is married, because he don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he can, have his peace, have his wife, have his kids, have his family and stuff like that. But you can't be faulting the brothers that's out here, or, even the older brothers that, still out here in the game, or that choose to be single, and how they get down. You just got to realize that that's something different. Not everything is going to be godly. As a matter of fact, that's actually you have to have a balance, fellas. And the reason why I say you have to separate religion from the dating game is because that ties back into the balance. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't really trust too many people that have too much of a good side. There's a bad side that they're, you know what I'm saying, that they're kind of hiding, or when that bad side come out, it's some crazy shit. Have a balance, man. Sometimes you can go to church on Sunday and then lie to a hoe on Monday, get the date on Friday, get the draw Saturday, and be back in church on on Sunday. Shit. It's always good to deal with people from a position of honesty, because then you really won't have nothing on your conscience. But you have to understand that even in today's dating game, these hoes don't give a fuck about being honest. I mean, look at what they're teaching them. Look at how they handled this Jason Pope situation. Like, come on now. Where is the honesty in that? They're teaching their daughters to be scammers and hypergamy and all kinds of stuff. The spin artist does not have any loyalty or consistency. The spin artist will support pimps and then turn around and pretend like she didn't do that, and then call these dudes evil and wicked and stuff like that. Never mind, man. The spin artist, she does not have no loyalty, man. The spin artist will teach her daughters hypergamy, and the spin artist will also, you know what I'm saying, will spin on you in a second. She'll say one thing and mean another thing, or she'll support you one day and then at 3 p.m., the spin artist by definition, is inconsistent, consistently inconsistent. The spin artist does not value consistency when it comes down to her and the responsibility of being consistent. The spin artist doesn't always care about the truth. You understand? So don't let the spin artist tell you how you should conduct yourself. The spin artist does not tell the truth. The spin artist, they will lie to you. Hence, that's why they're the spin artist. Do you understand? Makeup, wigs, all of it is a lie. The spin artist is unaware of her own nature because the spin artist doesn't understand words or care to use words correctly or stand beside her words. The spin artist doesn't know anything about integrity, and the spin artist will tell you that you only choose women that you choose women of a certain caliber. But how is that? Those women have to choose you ultimately. You can have a certain type of women that you go after, but that doesn't always mean that you would get that type of woman. The spin artist likes to hide behind numbers that she claims doesn't exist. The spin artist wants to be independent, but can't truly be independent because even if she's independent, she still has to defend a collective. This is the hive mindset of the spin artist. So the spin artist will tell you that she's independent, but she's steady defending the hive mindset. The spin artist would like to believe that she's an individual and believe that she's different. You understand what I'm saying? But the spin artist will switch up at will because the spin artist does not have any type of morals in place when it comes down to holding her word. Because she doesn't accept her word, because she doesn't accept responsibility. Hence why she's the spin artist. The spin artist will play both sides at will. So when one side is winning, she will run to that side. You understand? It's Player Talk Radio. We in the building.
Damn son, yeah, you just been cracked in the head with another DJ Young Cuda X. Son, yeah, you just been cracked in the head with another DJ Young Cuda exclusive.